Breaking news coming in at this hour. The Supreme Court will deliver on Thursday its verdict on Karnataka government's plea to cancel bail granted to actor Darshan in the Renukaswamy murder case. On July 24, a bench comprising Justices J.B. Pardiwala and R. Mahadevan had reserved the order after hearing arguments from both sides. The apex court was hearing a plea filed by the state government against the Karnataka High Court's December 13 last year's order of bail to Darshan and the co-accused. The apex court had said that granting the bail to actor Darshan, a key accused in Renukaswamy murder case, is highlighted, and on June 11 last year, Darshan was arrested regarding his alleged involvement in the murder of the victim on June 8 last year. Currently, he's shooting for his upcoming movie in Thailand as he has been granted a bail. Two days after dictating the directions, the Supreme Court has now released the judgment in which it passed directions for the shifting of all stray dogs to dog shelters or pounds in the Delhi National Capital Region. In the now uploaded judgment, the court has included directions to ensure that the dogs are not ill-treated in shelter homes. It has been said that it is sympathetic to the lives and has clarified that at no stage the dogs be subjected to any mistreatment or cruelty. The Supreme Court's suo motu case on the stray dog issue, in which a two-judge bench on Monday, on August 11, directed that stray dogs in Delhi NCR be relocated to shelters, has been referred to a three-judge bench now. The matter will now be heard on August 14. Now, as per the top court, these are the highlights from the order copy. The first highlight is the top court is urging all to adopt and give dogs a shelter in their homes. Remember, there were some doubts that the Supreme Court is against adoption, but now in the written copy it is clarified that it is urging all to adopt and give dogs a shelter in their homes. Then the Supreme Court goes on to say that they are sympathetic to the lives of dogs as well. This is in benefit of everyone. As a court, our heart pains equally for everyone, whether it be dogs or humans. Remember, this is an important guideline that is coming in from the Supreme Court. This is the written copy order that we are placing in front of you. The Supreme Court further says dogs must not be subjected to any mistreatment or cruelty. This is an important written guideline. Now, this is the time for decisive and collective action. This is what the top court is emphasizing at. Need to confront the realities of our society. Comes in the view of the stray dog menace, the videos that come in the fore where stray dogs can be seen attacking little children on the street. Now, the Supreme Court says that we are conscious and sensitive of coexistence. Remember, many are against this order which says that strays should be shifted to shelters. Animal rights activists are calling out this inhumane. Now, the Supreme Court says that streets should not be proven to be vulnerable, as we see many dog bite cases on the rise. Now, the Supreme Court further highlights that a virtual divide is being attempted to be created after the order by the top court. The court says, as a court, our heart pains equally for everyone, whether it's a dog or a human, a life matters. The Supreme Court then goes on to say that need to remind the people of truths they may not like. Hard truth is a difficult pill to swallow, but this is what the Supreme Court says and stand by.
The Supreme Court, in a big development, has now referred the matter of relocation of stray dogs to a larger bench. A three-judge bench will now hear the matter tomorrow. This development came after an advocate informed the CGI-led bench today in the morning that already the matter was pending before the bench of the CGI, and there are now two conflicting judgments on how the issue of stray dogs should be dealt with. There is one judgment by bench of Justice Sanjay Karol which says that ABC policy rules should be implemented, and it talks about compassion towards dogs and identifies as part of the directive principles of the Constitution. It says that existing laws should be implemented properly, which are clearly against relocation of stray dogs. However, this recent judgment by Justice J.B. Partiwala has sparked controversy, as he ordered that all stray dogs from Delhi NCR localities should be rounded up and sent back to shelter homes from where they should not be allowed to move out. Now, these were two conflicting judgments that came up in the top court, and the advocate said that in case of such a scenario, which will now apply to Delhi, so now CGI has referred the matter to a larger three-judge bench who will consider this case tomorrow, that what happens to the stray dogs of Delhi.
दिल्ली में राजा इकबाल सिंह सर, अभी आप तुरंत मिले हैं एनिमल एक्टिविस्ट से, क्या उनकी तरफ से इस बातें रखी गई और आपने क्या क्या एश्योरेंसेस दिए?
अभी दिल्ली के सभी एरियो से जो पेट लवर्स थे वो मेरे पास आए, उनकी कुछ चिंताएं थी सुप्रीम कोर्ट के ऑर्डर के बारे में। जो माननीय सुप्रीम कोर्ट का जो ऑर्डर आया है वो उसका मैंने उनको बताया कि हम स्वागत भी करते हैं और वो हम 100% इम्प्लीमेंट भी करेंगे। उन्होंने कहा कि आप फेज वाइज पहले फेज में वही डॉग्स उठाएं जो उनकी लैंग्वेज में शरारती बच्चे हैं या फ्यूरियस डॉग हैं जो काटने वाले हैं। तो हमने कहा ठीक है कि आप भी आइडेंटिफाई कीजिए एरिया के अंदर, हमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं, RW के साथ मिलकर आप आइडेंटिफाई कीजिए जो लोगों को काट रहे हैं, पहले फेज में हम वही डॉग्स को उठा लेते हैं। उनका था कंसर्न कि आप जो शेल्टर होम में उनको फैसिलिटी दे पाएंगे नहीं दे पाएंगे। हमने कहा जो हमने फैसिलिटी अपने डॉग्स को घर के अंदर देते हैं वही फैसिलिटी देंगे। अगर आप और बेटर करना चाहते हैं तो आप आइए, पब्लिक का जो कोऑपरेशन है हम उसको स्वीकार करते हैं। आप आइए, अपने डॉग्स को जैसा फीड करना चाहें आप फीड कीजिए। तो दे वर वेरी हैप्पी, उन्होंने खुशी खुशी, आपने देखा होगा कि वो खुशी खुशी गए कि उनकी कुछ चिंता थी, उनकी चिंता जायज़ थी, तो हमने उनसे बात की। जो कल का डाटा था वो 150 डॉग्स हमने उठाए हैं, उनको हमने शेल्टर होम में उनको हम भेज रहे हैं। शेल्टर होम वही है जो हमारा ऑलरेडी ABC सेंटर है। और रही बात रिहेबिलिटेशन की, वो तो हमने करना ही करना है, क्योंकि दिल्ली को हमने जो स्ट्रे डॉग से मुक्त करना है, जो सुप्रीम कोर्ट का ऑर्डर है, जो सुप्रीम कोर्ट का ऑर्डर है उसको हम फॉलो भी करेंगे। और इसमें हम जनता की कोऑपरेशन चाह रहे हैं। तो हम सभी लोगों से ये कह रहे हैं कि आपको जिस भी कुत्ते से समस्या हो, आप ऐप जो 311 है या हमारे जोन्स में जो जितने फ़ोन है आप फ़ोन कीजिए, तुरंत विदिन द 24 आवर हम वहाँ से कुत्ते को हटाएंगे।
Now with camera person Stephen Anthony, this is Ishka Verma for NDTV.
बहुत सिंपल सी मांग है कि एक बहुत मानवीय तरीका है जिसको कहते हैं ABC, वो फॉलो किया जाए। हमारा ये मांग है कि वो जानवर कहाँ जाएंगे, और हम भारतीय हैं, हमारी संस्कृति में मानवीयता है। आप लोगों ने सारे जानवरों को, कुत्तों को उठा के ऑर्डर दे दिया कि हटा दो तो जाएंगे कहाँ?
हमारे कुत्ते फ्री होने चाहिए। दे आर फ्री रोमिंग सिटीजन्स ऑफ मदर अर्थ ऑफ इंडिया, वो फ्री होने चाहिए। अथॉरिटीज़ अपना काम करें, उनकी नसबंदी करें, उनको वैक्सीनेट करें, उनको फीड करें। म्यूनसिपैलिटी, नोएडा अथॉरिटी, गवर्नमेंट, दे शुड डू देयर जॉब। Don't expect the common citizen to do it, but the common citizen is already doing it for them.
ये सॉल्यूशन पॉसिबल नहीं है, क्योंकि जब आप उठाने ये MCD वाले अगर कुत्तों को स्टरलाइजेशन और वैक्सीनेशन के लिए नहीं उठा पाए 100% कुत्तों को, तो आपको लगता है पाउंड में डालने के लिए उठा पाएंगे?
And where is the budget?
बजट कहाँ है? पैसे कहाँ है सरकार के पास? सरकारी
दूसरी चीज ये है कि अगर आप कर भी रहे हैं तो मतलब कोई प्लान या रोड मैप तो है नहीं, और एग्जिस्टिंग एनिमल शेल्टर्स की हालत सबको पता है। तो ये अनफेयर एंड इम्प्रैक्टिकल ही नहीं है, अनरियलिस्टिक भी है, और बहुत बड़ा क्वेश्चन है आपकी खुद की काइंडनेस के ऊपर, कंपैशन के ऊपर, और क्रूअल्टी पे बहुत बड़ा क्वेश्चन है।
The US government has refused to answer specific queries on the loss of Pakistan Air Force operated F16 fighter jets during Operation Sindoor in May. In a statement to NDTV, the US State Department has said, and I quote, "We refer you to the government of Pakistan to discuss its F-16s," unquote. The US statement comes despite the fact that Washington has full knowledge of the status of Pakistan-operated F-16s through US contractors known as technical support teams. But take a look what the IAF chief had also claimed. Also, my colleague Vishnu Shom takes us through the details.
Shahbaz, their Jacobabad airfield, one of them again, a major airfield that was attacked. And here there's an F16 hangar, which you can see here. And here this is the photograph again from open source, from one of their earlier picture of the same hangar. And here that hangar, which is one half of the hangar is gone. And I'm sure there were some aircraft inside which have got damaged there. So if I can just sum it up, what we were able to get there at least 2 command and control centers in like Murid and Chaklala that I have shown you one of the pictures. At least 6 radars, some of them big, some of them small. 2 SAGW system that is in Lahore and Okara. Then of course runway at Sargoda and Rahimia Khan. 3 hangars that we attacked. One was, of course, Sukur, the UAV hangar, the Bholari hangar of AEWNC, and Jacobabad, the F16 hangar. And we have indication of at least 1 AEWNC in that AEWC hangar, and a few F16s which were under maintenance there. Apart from these, the SAGW systems, mostly from, I'm talking about fighter aircraft are from S-400. We have at least 5 fighters confirmed kills and 1 large aircraft, which could be either an Elint aircraft or an AWNC aircraft, which was taken on at a distance of about 300 kilometers. This is the actually largest ever recorded surface-to-air kill that we can talk about. And
after an effort lasting 2 months, the US government has finally responded to NDTV's series of queries on the number of F-16 aircraft that the Pakistan Air Force has lost during Op Sindoor. In a statement now, finally, the State Department of the United States has said that please direct your questions on F-16s to the Pakistan government. Now, quite obviously, Pakistan is not going to provide us with any real answer on the status of their F-16s. And this becomes problematic simply because in 2019, in reply to queries from Foreign Policy magazine, sources in the US government had clearly indicated that no F-16 aircraft had been lost in 2019, a day after the Balakot attacks. A day after the Balakot attack, there was an intense air war between India and Pakistan. At that stage, there was apparently a count of Pakistani F-16 aircraft which was done, which the US was aware of. And that information was then conveyed to an American journalist for Foreign Policy magazine. Now, the fact of the matter is this, in case you're wondering, why would the US necessarily know about whether any American-built F-16 aircraft in service with the Pakistan Air Force were shot down? It is simply because there are US contractors 24/7 on Pakistani soil who are part of the end-use monitoring team to know exactly how Pakistan is using its F-16 aircraft. This is on the basis of a detailed series of agreements between America and Pakistan on the use of F-16 aircraft, and it's on the basis of these end-use monitoring grounds that it's become absolutely clear to Pakistan that they can use their F-16 aircraft and that maintenance support and other support will be provided by the United States. So America knows on a real-time basis on just where Pakistan's F-16 aircraft are, and therefore the denial of this information to us is interesting, and it certainly comes a couple of days after India's Air Chief Marshal A.P. Singh made it clear that 5 Pakistani fighter aircraft were knocked down in the air during Op Sindoor, and perhaps a 6th aircraft, which was an electronic intelligence platform or an airborne warning and control systems aircraft, was shot down as well. In addition, possibly to the destruction of F-16 aircraft in a hangar in Jacobabad. Now, we brought you satellite images of Jacobabad, which clearly showed the destruction of that hangar, which the Indian Air Force Chief has indicated was a hangar where F-16 aircraft were present. Vishnu Shom for NDTV.
Now shifting our focus to Andhra Pradesh, where former Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Jagan Mohan Reddy has alleged that largest electoral anomaly in 2024 happened in the state. YSRCP chief accused Congress leaders of ignoring Andhra issues and claimed a hotline exists between Chandrababu Naidu, Revant Reddy and Rahul Gandhi. Speaking at a press conference, YSRCP claimed that the irregularity involved nearly 48 lakh votes or 12.5% of the total votes polled in the state. However, the Congress party has denied being hand in glove with the BJP, and Andhra minister and TDP MLA Nara Lokesh also played down the charge, saying that the only hotline that TDP is connected to is attached to the people of Andhra Pradesh. Sample the political reactions coming in.
So why is it that Rahul Gandhi is not talking about Andhra, which has got this huge percentage of difference that you just spoke about, or why is it that Rahul Gandhi is not talking about Arvind Kejriwal, who lost in Delhi his own seat? Rahul Gandhi does not speak about Andhra, nor does Rahul Gandhi's national spokesperson, Andhra in charge, this person Manikyam Tagore, who is here, nor does he speak about Andhra. This man Manikyam Tagore speaks negative about me or YSRCP rather than Chandrababu Naidu here. And Rahul Gandhi does not speak about Andhra. Why is that so? It's because Chandrababu Naidu is on a hotline with Rahul Gandhi. It's quite evident.
I saw Mr. Jagan's statement on the vote chori thing. Mr. Jagan must understand that the leader of opposition, Rahul Gandhi ji, he is not a person who is fighting for Congress alone. We are fighting for India's democracy. He has not surrendered to Mr. Shah. He is not afraid about Mr. Modi like the way Mr. Jagan does. We are fighting the battle against Shah and Modi to protect India's democratic rights. Mr. Jagan must have minimum courtesy to acknowledge and appreciate the work of Mr. Rahul Gandhi.
Frustrated Jagan Mohan Reddy, out of the fear of losing elections conducted yesterday in Pulivendula and Ontemeta, starts us blabbering all over again. He is trying to create a fake narrative, a futile attempt again by Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy. Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy talks about, in his press meet today, talks about some hotline, talks about different things that are highly unbecoming of a political leader. Let me assure you, Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy, we, Telugu Desam Party and NDA government, we have a hotline with the people of Andhra Pradesh. Nobody else, none else.
Now, former Indian cricketer Suresh Raina was grilled by the Enforcement Directorate as he appeared before the agency today in connection with an alleged money laundering case linked to an illegal betting app. Raina, who hung his boots in 2022, was summoned by the ED in connection with his links to illegal online betting platform 1xBet. The ED's line of questioning focused on understanding Raina's alleged links to the betting app through certain endorsements.